IJM stands for International Justice Mission, and their mission is exactly what it sounds like. It's to bring rescue to victims of oppression and to restore them as well. Basically what happens is factory owners from different parts of the country will go to these rural villages and they'll find unsophisticated, uneducated individuals, and they'll go ahead and offer them a loan, say for 1,000 rupees, which is just a few dollars. And they'll say, oh, I heard that your son was sick and needs medical treatment and you don't have the money to help him. And of course these poor people are thinking, well, if I finally have the chance to help my son, I'll go ahead and take this money. And the factory owner will say, okay, just repay it within 30 days. Well, 30 days comes and these poor villagers can't repay the money. So the factory owner will come back and enslave the villager. And then they're given these quotas every single day to produce a particular amount of product that there's no way that they could actually produce. So when they fall behind in their quotas, that is actually added to their debt. So then their debt grows and grows, and then they add interest to the debt. So it's just this vicious cycle. And then what happens is when these factory owners can't repay the debt, they actually go back and take the villager's family, and the debt is actually passed from generation to generation so that there's just no way out.
There's actually a girl who was rescued in 2009. It took 7 times to rescue her, and so I think after the 6th time, our team was at the police station filing a report, telling what had happened, and the police said, what is it that's so, why this girl? And I think it was the advocate who said, why not this girl? And we're not gonna stop until we find her. They believed us when we said that we weren't gonna stop looking for her, and they were like, we'd rather give you her than have you continuously come back here. It does relate a lot to the parable of the lost sheep, and just really seeing how, the shepherd and God will seek and rescue even just one girl, one sheep, because one girl is worth it. And we rescued over 20 girls last year, and each one of those 20 girls, every single one of them were worth it.
Even when I thought, you know what, this is a really scary step for me to take, I would see all these other people going forth and just following God's plan for their life, and I thought, you know what, I need to do this too. I think Peachtree has just kind of been that rock for me and that source of encouragement as I go forward and actually just go do what I know I'm called to do.
I was speaking to a friend who said, when I met you 4 years ago, you said you wanted to do this and you're sitting here doing it. And I had totally forgotten that I had ever said that. I probably said it in passing just as a way of saying, oh, what do you want to do when you get older? And I'm like, this, next question, And so I was really like, oh my gosh, God had planted this seed that I wanted to do this so long ago, and it was just really cool to think, gosh, God, you really do follow through on plans like so much better than I do.